Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be 4 tips for getting a summer job. The first tip I have is finding the actual job. Find a job that you want. You can look online, check with your local businesses like local stores, local tourist attractions, check with your local businesses. You can check with family and friends. Maybe they have a job at their work that you could apply for. There's lots of places online to look. There's several websites. Indeed is a really good website for looking for jobs. I know in my local area there's a local site that we use, so check out in your area. There could be a local site for finding jobs. Like I know here it's JobsNL, so you could look there and see if there's a local site. Also, Facebook is a really good place. A lot of times you can find a group, job groups on Facebook for your area, so definitely check there. Tip number 2 is creating your resume. When I created my resume, we done them in school when I was in grade 11. It was actually part of a course, so that's where I got my resume and how I learned to create my resume. I did mine through school, but Microsoft Word has some great templates. That's what we used. Google, you can Google resume templates or like resume builders, and there's lots of sites online that'll build a resume with you. Also, you could go to a resume center. I know, like, in my area, there are a couple of different post-secondary colleges that offer resume support for high school students and college students. There's also a resume center in my area, so check that out. See if your area has like a resume center, or if your local college or post-secondary school offers like a resume program. And what they'll do is they'll actually have someone that is trained that'll sit down with you and help you build a perfect resume. So definitely check that out. My third stage or tip is the job interview. And the number 1 tip I can give you for a job interview is be yourself. Your potential employer is looking for you, not someone that you aren't. So don't be more of something or less of something than what you are. Be yourself, because in the end that's who the employer is hiring and that's who they're looking to work with. So definitely be yourself. I definitely recommend reviewing like interview questions, and you can find online, there's lots of websites online that'll have like frequently asked interview questions that you can review. And if I can find a website, I'll link that down below for you guys. But definitely review questions so that going into your interview, potential questions that the interviewer could ask. Like, I'm not saying that every interviewer asks the same questions, but at least if you review a couple of different sets of questions, you have an idea of some. Sorry, I got tongue-tied there. You have an idea of some of the questions that you're going to be asked in an interview. And my 4th tip, or the 4th stage of getting your summer job, is the first day after you get your summer job. The first day, I'd advise you guys show up, 10 to 15 minutes early. That just shows your employer that you're eager to work and you're ready to learn the job. Also, show up prepared. So say you're getting a job in, a garden center, show up prepared. Show up with your hat, your gloves, your sunscreen. Show up prepared, because it just shows the employer that you're prepared and you're ready and you really want this job. Same thing if you're showing up, if you're getting a job in a restaurant, as a server, or in a fast food restaurant as like a cook. Show up with your uniform on and clean, and ready. So it shows that you're prepared for the job. And the last tip I can give you for the first day is show initiative. Show that you want to be here. Don't walk around, lagging and lazy. Show that you want to be there. You want to work, because if you're gonna show up bored after 10 minutes, you're not gonna keep the job very long. So that's basically the 4 stages of getting your job. Another tip I can mention for number 3, which was your job interview, which I forgot, is keep your outfit simple. When you're showing up to a job interview, keep it simple. Don't go out of the way, because it's a job interview. Unless you're going to an interview for like if you're going for an internship or something in like a lawyer's office or a doctor's office, then you can dress up a little bit more. But if you're just going for an interview at like a garden center or a fast food place, keep it simple. Leggings and a cute blazer works for stuff like that, but keep it simple. But keep it simple, but not too casual, because you are applying for a job. So those are my tips and stages for getting a summer job. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said before, if I can find some interview questions, I'll link those down below. Also, if I can find a resume builder, I'll link that down below for you guys as well. And if you guys want to see a whole video on how I'd prepare for a job interview, so like hair and my hair and makeup and outfit, leave a comment down below or thumbs up this video, and I can definitely do that for you guys. But if I can find a picture from my recent job interview of what I wore, I will leave that at the end of this video. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.